Meow meow. Ignore me now, they've been fed. Wow, Rusev's been pumping himself up, hasn't he? He a big lad now, old Rusev. Right. I can't see chat, by the way, yet. Now I can see chat. Good evening, New Generation. How art thou? Sorry for the slight delay. It's always a bit of a bugger. When I got to rush home and sort myself out before I can stream, it's always a bit of a rush. We're not going to go too over the top tonight, I think. Yeah, I think what we'll probably do is we'll do the Throwdown and Dark tonight. And then we will do the pay-per-view either tomorrow or Wednesday. And then we'll have a look about what people want to do moving forward. Whether we want to do another Battle of the Brands, or whether we want to do a Season 3 of this, or whether we want to move to 2K20. Next weekend, my plan is to... Oh, that's cool. My plan is to do the career mode on 2K20 first. I know people said 2K19 one's better, but I need to get the core parts from 2K20 to finish off building the roster for the other new universe mode. I mean, the 2K20 stuff's probably not going to be ready, to be honest, so probably best off sticking to 2K19 for another season. A lot of that, I mean, I could get it done by the weekend. Well, I don't want to rush myself, actually. I don't want to rush myself too much. So yeah, I think tonight we'll just do the Throwdown and the Dark for now. Which I have written already at work earlier on. And then we should be ready to go then. Where are we? Throwdown, there we go. Right, I've not done the card yet, so we'll get that on now. Right, I'll have the volume on. Right, so the opening match of the night. I bet you can be in the opening match if you want, Gemini, not as a competitor, but if you want to be at ringside to help old Jay out. Gemini and Bruiser Lee. Give Bruiser Lee's manager attire. Jay wanted Hollywood Riddle. It's a risky one. He's a very talented competitor, is Hollywood Riddle, but the internet champion has spoken. I do have some interesting ones on here tonight, actually. It's a bizarre little card, I must admit. I can do... Yeah, go on then. I had a 3-on-3 match booked, but I can switch it around and put you in it instead. I shall do that, mate. Where are we? Ian Longneck versus Rafa. Let's have a Falls Count Anywhere. I'm going to try and build up Ian a little bit as well, because he came in a bit late, so he's not really had a lot of chance to build himself up yet, so he can go up against Raphael. That's true, Gemini, yeah, so he should be okay. You never know what this game's going to throw at you, though, do you, really? Tag team #1 contendership semi-final. The winners of this get the Assassins. And that is going to be a little bit of 2-on-2 tornado tag action. Perfect Storm. Okay, Perfect Storm. That's weird. Have I deleted them as a tag team by mistake? I might have done, actually. Versus Muhammad and Bashir. Oh, I've not opened my beer yet. Terrible. Right. Next up, then. If the notification's gone through, you know, because not many people are on yet. No, it's not even gone through yet. Well, that's not good, is it? That must be down then. Yep. I'll have to put it in the chat then. At everyone live now. Boom. And it's live. Yeah, the Discord one hasn't worked for some reason. I don't know why. Right, so next up, we've got a bit of a cult hero. A little bit of Leroy. And he's going to go up against Michelangelo. We're going to try and give Leroy a win. He's not really had many so far, has he? So let's give him the opportunity against Michelangelo. Evening, Dark Lucha. Or shall I address you as the current Cruiserweight Champion, Mr. Lucha? Yeah, I've just noticed that, Dark. That's why I've had to put the Discord link in there. It must be down. Sometimes it's down. It's a separate website that does it for you. But it must be down at the moment. 6-man tornado tag. Fire Lord. Air Lord. Yep. And Ice Lord. Versus a bit of a ragtag team here that I put together. This team is going to be called the team that have got too many ranking points and I need to bring down. That's their official tag team name. Yeah, I don't know why that's why. Yeah, it must be the website must be down, Dark. It must be the only reason. Yeah, Dark, Gemini just requested that we give you, Jay, and him a 6-man tag on Dark, just to build some momentum up, so we'll get that booked in for tonight's show. Like I said, I think we'll just do Throwdown and Dark tonight, and then we'll come back either tomorrow or Wednesday to do the pay-per-view. I think it'd be better to maybe spread some of these shows out a bit more rather than rushing them. Then this one, of course, is the big one. This one is going to be Ghost versus Johnny White. Oh, maybe I need to I need to message that lad, whatever his name is. Because he's not in yet, is he? Community tab, comments. What's that lad's name? I don't remember. There he is. Live now. Yeah, just to try and get a hold of Charles because he's not in yet, is he? So he's booked in that match, and then a main event. Yeah, Charles did comment today on the channel asking if he was streaming tonight, and I said yes. So I've just messaged him now on YouTube, so hopefully he'll see that. And the main event then is the current television champion, Masato Sekimoto, goes up against Bernard Sampson for a place to fight in the number 1 contendership. There we go. Jay's not involved in the tag division. Not at the moment, anyway. I mean, things can happen, you never know. Right, so entrance off, entrance off. We'll speed that momentum up, speed that one up, speed that one up, speed that one up, and we won't speed that one up. Okay. Jay's not here yet either, is he? Should I message Jay as well? Where are we? There we go. I've just messaged Jay. Hopefully that'll bring him over. There we go. Charles and Ghost are in. Oh! We've done the card already now, Ghost. I'll see if I can squeeze him into dark. Yeah, I'll see if I can squeeze him into dark. Which will be after this. Oh, Jay's live as well, is he? Where is he? Let me just message him. There you go, I messaged Jay on his stream. He won't see it for 20 seconds. Right, okay. Right, we're ready to go then? So this is the card then. I love the way the Elemental Overlords all just like carbon copies, aren't they? I was disappointed, Charles. It wasn't quite as good as I hoped it would be. I thought well, it was not as good as I expect an AEW show to be. How's my ads been limited already? I ain't said anything yet, have I? We've been demonetized already. I haven't even said anything yet. Ball bags. There you go. Now you can demonetize me. Okay, that was a bit stupid thing to do, wasn't it, really? Right, let's get on. Boom. Let's get straight into our episode of Throwdown. Our last Throwdown before the PPV. We've got this and an episode of Dark left, that's it. How have I managed to tangle myself up already? I've only just started and I'm already tangled up in cables. There we go. SWE. SWE. Doesn't really work very well, does it? SWE. Wrestling. Wrestling. Oh, yeah, well, that works a bit better. I don't know. Right. It is upon us. I forgot to put... Oh, bugger. Okay, I forgot to put the... I forgot to put the championship on the line, but the championship is on the line in this one. So if Jay does lose, we will have to move the championship across. My fault, I accidentally forgot to put the championship on, but it's fine. We progress. No problem, Charles. I'm uploading all the episodes as we go along anyway. You may have seen we've just got to the end of Season 1 on the uploads today, which is Crimson Wars. And then as of tomorrow, we're starting with Season 2. So if you've missed anything, don't worry too much, mate. It'll get uploaded day by day. Of course, you can check out the spreadsheet in the comments or in the description down below. It will give you all the results of what's happened the last few episodes. But for yourself, you've had your first, obviously, match in the IC Championship Tournament. You defeated... Who did you defeat? Robert Greenhart. And tonight is the semi-final in that tournament. If you win that match, you go into the triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship at the pay-per-view, the main event of night number 1, to join Gemini, who's already qualified. Nothing, Jay. This is the first match. I slowed things down so you had time to get in. You are facing off against Hollywood Riddle with Gemini and Bruiser Lee at ringside. I did forget to put the championship on this match, but it is for the championship. I'll have to do it manually if anything changes. Of course, Jay's hoping that's not the case because he wants that big multimedia mayhem match at the pay-per-view. So this is our last like big build-up, really. The last show, the next show, obviously, will be Dark, which is just about building up momentum and stuff like that. Okay, we're going to fill in a few more matches tonight as well. Then, where are we with this one? So this is. So I'm just filling in the card for later on. Now we've had the changes. Okay, and then we'll change this one. Okay. Well, that's pretty good, Charles. Yeah, we're not going too mad tonight, Jay, so it won't be too bad. We're going to do just Throwdown and Dark tonight, and then we'll come back next time and just do we'll do the pay-per-view in one big stream. So tonight will just be this episode of Throwdown, then straight into Dark, and that'll be it. And then I can do some calls on 2K20 later on, do some more editing. Doing well editing-wise, actually. I'm getting through it all now. I'm actually starting to catch up with the streams a bit more. I'll put your stream on afterwards, Jay, as well. I mean, I don't know if I'll get a chance to watch it probably, but I'll leave it on so so you get the extra view at least. And the extra watch time. I'll put it on in the background. As Jay there with a fade to darkness. Wow. I thought are the Evolve contracts null and void now? I thought that was the case, wasn't it? I thought when WWE brought them out that all the contracts were null and void, and a lot of people got released, didn't they? They took some in themselves, didn't they? I believe they've signed Joe Gacy and a few others. Jay now looking for the diving, spinning heel kick from the top, but Hollywood Riddle avoided it. I mean, Hollywood Riddle's had a bad time so far in this universe mode, but this is probably the worst time to catch him. I mean, he's had that one bad match against Gemini, but apart from that, he has had a pretty decent time of recent. He's picked up a few victories, but obviously Jay is just a powerhouse. Only one loss on his entire SWE record, and that was the match against Alexi Strato a couple of weeks ago. Apart from that, Jay is completely undefeated. And I feel like Jay was tempted, wasn't he? And I think we might give the option, if he does win that multimedia mayhem match at the pay-per-view. You know what we should do for that? I'm not sure if you can do it, but can you do it like a double... no, that'd be too dodgy, actually. Let's say we could do a double championship ladder match, but the singles ladder matches in this game are not necessarily great, are they? Not necessarily great at all. But yeah, we might offer, if Jay does win that match, we might offer him the chance to option see it, hand in both belts, and yeah, we'll do a double championship match. Yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to have it as a ladder match, because you can see both belts dangling from the ceiling. But yeah, the ladder match dynamic on a 1-versus-1 is not very good, as I found out by completing the stuff in the originals. They're very easy to con those matches. But yeah, we might offer Jay the old option C, allow him to cash both belts in, give them up, and well, cash them both in, give them up, and then go for the World Championship instead, maybe. Stream Elements is really good at, well, I'm not using Stream Elements properly, really, so it pops up. It's supposed to be like a bot that'll sort out all of the spam and block out posts that have inappropriate language or stuff like that. It's supposed to do that, but I've not really set it up very well, as Jay Anderson does pick up the win. big victory, retaining that Internet Championship, which means that Jay will go in to the pay-per-view with the Internet Championship. Therefore, we will have that big multimedia mayhem match where we will be combining both the television and the Internet Championships. The multimedia mayhem unification match. Should be interesting. Should be very interesting. But Jay picks up the win. Hollywood Riddle, another loss on his record. He's not having the best of times, is he really, Hollywood Riddle? That puts him down... Oh, it's not terrible. It puts him down to -2, which is not where he will want to be at all. Jay moves up to +7 in the rankings now. Jay going equal with George Harrison. Ahead of Larry Goodman. And only one underneath Mongolian Beef, Mamad Mahan. And if I have my own way, he'll only be one underneath Kirk Velasquez and Wife Beater as well. Ghost, your record is, this season, is -1. You've had 3 wins, 4 losses. And you are on +2 overall, though, still. So this season you're on -1, but overall you're on +2. I have, if you don't win this, I have penciled you in potentially to go for the Hardcore Championship at the pay-per-view. The Ghostbusters. When there's someone strange in the title shot, who are you going to call? The Order. Jay, a question for you then. How many matches can you have on a show then? Because I weren't 100% sure. Is it 11 as the max for a normal weekly show, is it? And then 18 for a pay-per-view. That's what I've got in my head. I don't know if that's correct or not. I just want to double check so when I start to plan everything out, it all makes sense. $14 for a pay-per-view, is it? Is it 11 for a weekly then, is it? I mean, 14's perfect because we're doing a double pay-per-view, which is 7 per night. So 14 would be perfect for us. Oh, Me's back on now, is it? Yeah. Well, there you go. We've already been streaming now for like 25 minutes, but finally the actual Discord has sent the link out that we're actually streaming. Well done, Discord. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, Joe. I don't know what we're doing yet, Jay. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get... well, it depends what we do next, I suppose. We'll have to make that decision later on in the week. Whether we want to do Season 3 on this, whether we want to do another season of Battle of the Brands, whether we want to go... I feel like I want to do the career mode this weekend. So 9 in a week... Oh, it's only 9. Okay, 9 in a weekly, 14 on a pay-per-view. Okay. He's missed an open goal. Okay, that's cool. I can work with that. 9 on a weekly, 14 pay-per-view. That's perfect. My new plan is, though, and this is going to sound really stupid, my new plan is to have a show every day of the week in the schedule. But everyone available for all the shows, but various shows have different... well, I say have everyone available, but various shows will have different, like, styles. Like, for example, we'll have, like, Showdown, which is women's only. We'll have Octane, which is more about the high-flying action. We're going to have Underground, which is more about the hardcore and the shoot-fighting side of things. So there won't be as many matches on those shows, but there'll be different shows to try and showcase different people and different styles. Yeah, makes sense, Jay. Ian, big clothesline taken down. Is this Raphael? I can't remember who's in this match now. Who did I put in this one? This is Raphael, yeah, I thought it was. Raphael spinning long neck around in the corner. Yeah, Jay, I mentioned earlier, I don't know if you saw it on Discord, but I was considering maybe using some more real people from WWE in our core universe mode. Not everyone, but just a few select few. Like I said, I was thinking of using some sort of biker gang style stable, and I didn't know whether like the Dead Man or the American Badass style biker Undertaker could lead the stable, or what I was looking at potentially have some sort of Viking stable, and whether I could have Eric and Ivar in that stable rather than creating our own Viking tag team. Make more sense just to use the ones on the game, but I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. But Ian Longneck with the victory against Raphael. So Ian gets himself a all-important point. He'll be looking to try and get himself in the hardcore picture. Well, that puts him up to 0. He was on -1 before this. And Raphael goes down to -3. There we go. We move on then to a very, very big tag team match. Yeah, I saw when I came over, Jay, you were downloading like Angel Garza and that, I think. So Perfect Storm versus the Middle Eastern Express. The winners of this one will go on to face off against the Assassins on night number 1 of the pay-per-view to see who will face off against the Beatles for the Tag Team Championships on night number 2. Yeah, I was just thinking about using some of the people from the game and maybe building like some fake people around them to build stables. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I was gonna make like a cowboy stable as well, and I just thought, why not? I mean, I probably wouldn't use Hangman Page, to be honest, because I didn't want to use a core space, but it's probably not the best example then, is it really? But yeah, if I'm going to create a stable of bikers, using Biker Undertaker as the lead member would make a bit of sense, I suppose, and using Eric and Ivar as the tag team in the Viking stable, or... My entire game that I've sort of been creating seems to be very, very gimmick based. Very, very gimmick based. Yeah, it's a lot about the gimmicks, isn't it, really? Flies everywhere. So the Middle East Express have been on an incredible run of form so far, haven't they? That is sort of what I had in mind, Equalizer. Yeah, you can always seem to read my mind somehow. But that is sort of what I had in my mind, and I was thinking about utilising people like... I mean, who's actually on 2K20? Like, legends-wise. I mean, you've got people like Andre the Giant and Jake the Snake Roberts, haven't you? And looking like heavily gimmicked. It's Hollywood Hogan, isn't it? Papa Shango's on there as well. There's not really a lot of massive like gimmick. There's Big Boss Man, Jerry the King Lawler, Diesel. I mean, some of them could work in the... not all of them, but some of them could work. Wow, I've just noticed that Ronda Rousey's on the Legends screen. That's a bit of a... it's a bit of an interesting combination, isn't it? Hi Alex, not too bad mate, how are you? Yeah. I am a real American. I hate everybody who's not the same looking as me. Yeah, good old Hulk Hogan, eh? Big gutbuster there by Bashir into the pin on Brainstorm. Only a 2 count. What's up, Alex? I reckon I banged my head and not noticed, you know. It's not a good sign. That's how you get concussed, isn't it? That's another one I wouldn't mind using as the Fiend as well on 2K20, yeah. Could be interesting. Bashir stalking Firestorm. And locking in that submission into the slam. Bashir taking Firestorm down. This could be the Middle Eastern Express's chance for victory, and it is indeed. The Middle East, I mean, I fully expected this, to be honest. Middle Eastern Express have just been, since we put them together, they've just been absolutely incredible, and I don't see anybody standing in their way. Not the Assassins and not the Beatles. I have fully got my money on the Middle Eastern Express becoming your tag team champions, fully. I can't see it any other way at this point in time. They're top of the rankings. By 2 clear points over the Beatles. Singles rankings, they're incredibly high as well. Where is Bashir? There he is. Maybe Bashir's not as high up. And there we go. That actually puts Mamad joint top of the rankings. Believe it or not. Yeah, I know what you mean, Charles. I think they need to have 2 shows at this point because I noticed building up to All Out, if you looked at that pay-per-view, the Battle Royal, they had so much talent in that Battle Royal that I could not believe were not involved in matches, or singles matches or feuds or stuff like that. So I think they need extra TV just to be able to build those extra feuds up and to give extra people some TV time, but I think Tony Khan said it's not going to happen until the virus is completely gone. Until they can get live audiences back at least. Right, Leroy Janetti versus Michelangelo. Cult hero Leroy Janetti, currently on -3 in the rankings. Versus Michelangelo, currently on... Where is he? -1. Crazy. I need to grab a drink 1 second. Glad I went back in there. I left the oven on after me dinner. Ugh. Come on, Leroy. This is your chance, Leroy, to show what you can do. Leroy! Leroy's never going to get a better chance than this. He's never going to get a better chance than this. Yeah, I think so, Jay. Who's some of the ones that are quite surprising? Dolph Ziggler, Jay. Dolph Ziggler was one that always surprised me. Dolph Ziggler is apparently one of the best, like, mat collegiate wrestlers there is. He'd be a sneaky little addition to that group. I'm sure I heard somewhere that like Dolph Ziggler's got like one of the best. Before I start talking out my backside, but I believe he has like one of the best. One of the best collegiate wrestlers in one of the best collegiate wrestling. I can't even talk anymore. You know what I mean. He has a very good collegiate wrestling style. One of the best collegiate wrestling records. That's the words I'm looking for. I really struggled to get my words out there for a second. Kent State University. Nemeth attended St. Edward's High School in Lakewood, Ohio, where he was the amateur wrestler and holds the school record for the most pins in his career, 82. Along with his other teammates who went on to other stuff. During his time at St. Edward's wrestling team, won 2 national championships. He was a collegiate wrestler in Kent State University, where he eventually ended up setting the record for the most career wins in the team's history. His record was passed in 2006. As of 2010, he stands at the second all-time in career victories at Kent State University. He had 121 career wins between 2000 and 2003. There you go. I know I wasn't talking at my backside, yeah. He does. Dolph Ziggler holds some records then in collegiate wrestling style. Oh, that could work, Jay. That still works pretty well. Nice takedown there by Michelangelo. Is that good, is it, Gemini? I must admit, I don't really... Coming from the UK, I don't really know what those numbers necessarily mean, to be honest. I've got nothing to compare them against. But I remember they've always mentioned it a few times in shows about Dolph Ziggler's collegiate background. Whenever he's faced up against people like Daniel Bryan and so forth, they've always said that he's not going to get out-wrestled. Leroy now dropping Angelo across the knees, face first. This could be enough to get Leroy a pin. And Leroy does do it. The cult hero gets himself a victory here. And Michelangelo suffers his 3rd loss of the season, putting him down to -2, which is not that bad when you consider how low Baron Blade is down there on -9. That's not bad. Yeah, I'm sure he'll get some more opportunities, Ghost. I think he has had a... Did he have a big victory? Was it him who got into the Intercontinental Championship match that time? I can't remember now. Right. Come on, Elemental Overlords. I need you more now than I've ever needed you before in my life. Oh, you mean overalls, Ghost? Okay, I see what you mean. We'll wait at the end of the season. We'll have to give him a bit of a boost. Yeah, I'm really hoping for an elemental victory. An elemental victory over the 3 guys who rankings point are just too high. Alright then, here we go. Come on, Elementals. Do it for us. Come on, Elementals. I believe in you. You are my one and only hope in life here. Please do me well. That's not a bad shot, actually. Undisputed Era. Yeah, Undisputed Era could be a good shout with basically just utilising a lot of ex-Ring of Honor talent, I suppose. Like Cesaro, Rollins, like you guys are saying there, I suppose. But Kevin Owens, yeah. God knows WWE have enough ex-Ring of Honor talent in there now. You notice nobody ever says that though, do they? No one ever turns around and goes, well, WWE just signed all the ex-Ring of Honor talent. No one ever says that, do they? Same thing with AEW as well. Everyone has a go at AEW, right, for being just signing all the ex-WWE talent all the time. Yet nobody mentioned the fact that Impact signed everybody part 2 of the people that were released. Like, no one's on about the fact that Impact signed up Heath Slater, for God's sake. It confuses me sometimes. I think, yeah, I think the WWE guys just do a bit of a vendetta against AEW just because they're the competition, I suppose. They don't necessarily see Impact as the competition, so no one seems to mention it, even though, yeah, like I say, Impact are the one that signed the majority of the ex-WWE talent. Yeah, bring back Future Shock's a cool idea, Jay. One of the best matches I ever saw was in PWG, believe it or not, as they always are. And it was a triple threat ladder match. It was Future Shock, of course Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly versus the Bucks, and versus Evil Uno and Stupefied, or Stu Grayson. That was an incredible triple threat match, that was. I really enjoyed that one. Come on, Elementals. Both Kirk Velasquez and Wife Beater still joint top of the rankings. I need to bring them down. I need to bring them down to the level that's more acceptable. Firelord now dumping Beater neck first across that middle rope. Nice back elbow by Ice. And there we go, he's got him throttled now, and this is a good opportunity here for the Elemental. Well, it was until Kirk Velasquez just wiped out Firelord. Come on, Airlord, turn around. Turn around and help your big friend here. As Ice Lord now looking tombstone pile driver. Velasquez dumping Firelord. Airlord, you're useless, mate. You're absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. All you had to do was turn around and actually do your work. But you did not do it. Oh, mate, if they get the win here, I'm going to be devastated. This is shite. Can we delete Airlord now? I want to delete Airlord right now. Airlord must be deleted. I can't be doing with it. I can't be doing with this crap. The Elemental Overlords have done nothing but fail since we brought them in. Wow. Nothing but fail. So this means, if I find them, so Airlord goes on to -1. Firelord goes on to -2. Ice Lord goes on to -2. But even worse, Beta goes up to +10. Yep. You heard me. Plus 10. Kirk Velasquez goes up to plus 10. Blue Hell. He's not quite as bad. Blue Hell goes up to plus 2, but still. I cannot believe it. Not believe it. Right. Ghost versus Johnny White. Well, you did we take the belt away from him? No, it was Kirk Velasquez we took the belt away from, wasn't it? He lost his belt as well, didn't he? At Final Battle, was it? Yeah, to Blue Hell. Alright then, here we go. Intercontinental semi-finale. Right, this should be an interesting one. So I'm just my work phone is buzzing away. I'm just responding to a text message I just got. Honestly, they just can't seem to look after that place about me, I tell you. Ghost now then dragging Johnny White across. If you want that match on Dark, you can have it, but bearing in mind they're going to be very strong because they've built up so much momentum. I don't know if I want to risk it for the pay-per-view. I don't know if I want to risk it before the pay-per-view to have that match, to be honest. I want to make sure you three stay strong. Because I must admit, Dark Lucha, once you see what's going to happen at the pay-per-view, you might not be happy with me. You might not be happy. You might love it, but you might not be happy. Because it's going to be a very difficult championship defense, shall we say. Fight him after the pay-per-view, yeah. Johnny White now wrenching back at the neck. Oh, that was a bit of a weird combination. We'll have a look next season. If we do next season, depends on what you guys want to see, I suppose. Goes for the pin after that cutter over the top. Only a 2 count. Ghost now taking Johnny White up. And drops him neck first across that top rope. I mean, Ghost is looking strong here at the moment. White taking Ghost down. There's the pin. Only a 2 count. Well, tag team titles, Gemini. Only a 2 count. Ghost now stalking Johnny White, brings him up into the little neckety doodah, little tie, you know, whatever that's called. Ghost now looking for the power bomb. He's got it, the crucifix powerbomb on Johnny White. Will this be enough? Ghost is taking his time. Why has he not gone for the pin? I think he's taken too long here, you know. He's not even gone for the pin. Why? Why have you not gone for the pin? But he does still get the win. Wow. Ghost does still get the victory. That was weird. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it was effective for Ghost nonetheless. And Ghost moves in to the Intercontinental Championship triple threat alongside Muta and Gemini. I've got no idea what happened there, you know. It was an interesting conclusion, wasn't it, really? So, Johnny, we'll have to try and find you something different at the pay-per-view then. I can't remember, what weight class? You're not cruiserweight, are you? I do have one spare match on night 2 that's not taken yet. It probably won't be for a championship, but we can put you in a match at least. Right. Let's move on to the main event. I'm not sure, Charles. It was a tournament, wasn't it, really? He did win in the tournament. Maybe we could... it'll have to be on Dark, really, but maybe we could do a rematch, and if you were to win, we could make it a fatal 4-way. That's probably the best I could offer to keep things fair. Where are we? So main event time now. Masato Sekimoto versus Bernard Sampson. Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to take your position away. Sekimoto now stalking Sampson. Overhand now into the snapmare. Spinning heel kick in the gut. Sampson now lifts. Oh, wow. What strength that is. Incredible strength. Alright, I'll tell you what we can do to try and make things, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best way to make things fair and accurate. I'm still not sure how I feel about Ricky Starks, Jay. That's a weird one. Sampson taking Sekimoto up and drops him face first. And Bernard Sampson here could... This would make my life easier if Bernard Sampson gets the win, to be honest, because Sekimoto is already the television champion. He already has a big match coming up. Oh, it's only a 2 count. Sekimoto now slamming the arm of Sampson. You happy to that Ghost? You're happy to go one-on-one against White once again? If White wins, he gets added to the match. If he loses, it stays a triple threat. Are you happy for that? If you are, we'll do that. You won't lose your place in the fun no matter what. If you're happy to make it a fatal 4-way if he wins, then we can do that, or you can do it that way. I thought that's what you just typed, wasn't it, Ghost? If you want to fight me to earn your match, that's fair. That's what you typed in, wasn't it? That's what I've just suggested. Nice roll through there. I mean, what... Okay, I've got an alternative. I got an alternative for Dark. Okay. I'll tell you what. Right. Can I mess around with this, or do I want to keep that as that is? Maybe I'll keep it as it is. Right, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some stuff then, right? I'm gonna do some stuff. Okay. I'm gonna do some stuff at the pay-per-view. Right, so what I'm gonna put forward here. What I'm gonna put forward is a match on night number 1 of the pay-per-view. Hey, Mark. Bernard doesn't get the win. So I'm going to suggest a match at night number 1 in the pay-per-view. I have to try and figure this out where it's going to work, aren't I, really? Because I need Bernard Sampson to win this, to be honest. I've got another option, Dark Lucha. I've got another option that I'm going to try and squeeze in. So what if I were to say... What if I was to say... Jay, you have a match on... Not Jay, sorry. Johnny, you have a match on night number 1 against an opponent of Ghost's choice. Anybody on the roster, Ghost gets to pick. If you win that match, you can be added to night number 2 to make it a fatal 4-way. Does that sound fair? So Ghost gets to pick the opponent. Yeah, you happy with that, Ghost? So you can pick anybody on the roster for Johnny to face off against on night number 1. If Johnny wins that match, it becomes a fatal 4-way. If Johnny loses, it stays as a triple threat. Plus, that means that I can fill in that one extra match I've got left that I had nothing to do with. So that's fine. The only problem is now trying to squeeze these matches in. Oh, I can do this one. Okay, I can move this one across into there. Then that can open the show. That can also go down there as well, which means that this is now open. Okay. Right, that's fine. I've got it sorted now then. So do you want a bit of time, Ghost, to pick who you want? You want Mongolian beef? I'll give you one better, Ghost. I'll give you one better. What if Jay has to face off against Bonebreaker, your new core? He can make his debut against Johnny White. How does that sound? Bonebreaker? Okie doke. So night number 1 will be Johnny White versus Bonebreaker. If White wins, he joins IC title match. There we go. I'll tell you what, this has been a hell of a match, this one. We've not really been... We've been trying to organise the pay-per-view more than anything else, but this has been a hell of a match in the ring. Again, I'm sort of hoping that that Sampson wins this one just to help me out. And Bernard has got the win. Wow, go on, Bernard. Well, that does help me out a lot then. So Bernard, Sampson, this is Jay Anderson. Right. So now the first night of the pay-per-view is complete. Or the second night, sorry. The first night should be complete, actually, shouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, the whole pay-per-view is complete, is it? Hang on a minute, I've gone mad here. No. Okay, the first night of the pay-per-view. So at the moment I've got the pay-per-view set up as the Assassins, Chance and Justin Morgan going up against the Middle Eastern Express in the Tag Team Championship Tournament Final. The winner of that will get a tag team shot in the next night. We've got the female Assassins, Virago and Adrielle going up against Lethal Force for the Women's Tag Team Championships. Hannah Quinn versus Tony Thunder for the Women's IC Championship. We have got an 8-man invitational elimination hardcore championship match. Then we'll see Johnny White versus Bonebreaker. If White wins, he will join the IC Championship match the next night and make it a 4-way. We've got Mongolian Beef versus Bernard Sampson for a chance to face off against Beanie Ward for the SWE Championship. And then the finishing touch on night 1, the Multimedia Mayhem Unification match, Masato Sekimoto versus Jay Anderson. Internet and Television Championship on the line. Mark, it is really weird you should ask that question. Because on the 2K20 universe that I'm building at the moment, ready for when we decide to move across, I have got a shoot fight championship. So it's going to be like an MMA style, wrestling style thing. What I have done is I have made a match which is a cage match that can only be won by knockouts or submissions and has to be won within 10 minutes. So that's what I've done, Mark. I'm hoping, I've tried it a couple of times, it does seem to work. So that's my plan moving forward. But yeah, it's strange to ask that because that's literally something I was doing last night. Charles, I reckon the pay-per-view will be tomorrow night. We're going to do Dark now when we'll finish off for the night. And then we'll do the pay-per-view tomorrow. Oh, yeah, bugger all. Yep, you have. Yeah, I'll have to move a couple around then. Okay, what I'll do then is I'll move Gemini versus Pink Ram to night 1, and I'll move Hannah Quinn versus Tony Thunder to night 2. Yeah, sorry, because I moved a couple of matches around to fit those ones on, and I've confused myself. Okay. Yeah, so Gemini versus Pink Ram is now night number 1, and then Gemini, of course, is in the triple threat on night number 2. Okay. Cheers for spotting that one, Gemini. That would have annoyed me, that. So nobody should be double booked now. I mean, there's a few people wrestling on both, but nothing else. I've not thought that far ahead yet, Mark. I don't know if I would do that, because obviously in real life they don't really have that. I suppose you could do elimination style, 3 and 4 man. And so maybe you could do that sort of thing. Johnny's currently 84, but we did say we would give Johnny... I know we didn't. We said we'd give... we said we'd give the Intercontinental Championship guys a boost. So Gemini and Ghost are due a boost. If Johnny wins night 1, he can get the boost as well, I suppose. Yeah, I've already got one set up for you, Dark Lucha. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you could do yeah, you could do elimination, maybe, Mark. But that's what I've got it set. I've got a cage match that you can't win by escape. You've got to win by knockout or submission. Charles, it'll be you versus Bonebreaker on night 1 of the pay-per-view. If you win, you'll get on to night 2 to fight for the Intercontinental Championship. We won't bring Bonebreaker at dark. I think it'd be best to save him and make the big surprise for the pay-per-view. Like, even image-wise. People don't even know what he looks like, and he's just going to turn up and just be a big, scary, scary man, hopefully. Right, so what do I need to do here to build up for the pay-per-view, then? Okay, let's change that one. Okay, we'll change that one as well. So I'm just messing around with the... I'm just messing around with the pay-per-view, or not the pay-per-view, Dark, to best use the build-up. Is that what we want to do? Is that enough? Okay, I think that'll do the trick. Right. So this is the final Dark now, then. Next show. Oh, Jay, did you download my clowns yesterday? Because someone downloaded the full set of clowns, which is pretty cool. Right, Sekimoto. Oh, I've got two call-outs on this one for some reason. Rivalries. Even though there's no rivalries here, let's take that one off. Let's take that one off. Let's take that one off. The game is obsessed with rivalries. Okay, no rivalries are on now then. There we go, lovely. You want to see Bonebreaker now? We're going to have a look then. I was going to save him to make him a big surprise for the pay-per-view, but if you want to see him now, we could have a look. Charles, the Night 2 main event will be the SWE Championship match, so Beanie Ward versus either Sampson or Mongolian Beef, and you guys are the match just before. We can change that though. We might have. I might. Oh, you know what? I'm tempted. You know. I am tempted. You know, maybe to. You're this, aren't you? Ghost, aren't you? Concept by creator. Oh, he's an interesting looking guy. Rolling cutter and the buzzkill. He's a scary looking bugger, isn't he? You've got 6 downloads already. Is Buzzkiller... No, Buzzkiller's not the... You got Ant Dizzle. He looks like a hardcore wrestler, he does. Hell's Gate submission finisher. Okay, I'll have to download him tomorrow when I've got... I'll have to create the space for him first. Got to move those matches around as well. Okay. Okay. So, dark. Let's get dark, people. WWE. That'd be pretty cool, yeah. Right, what am I doing? Sorry, I just got a message through. Man United have conceded a goal. Not they're playing tonight, it's the under-23s, but there we go. Right, we're gonna... Am I in the main event? I think I am. We have got the Pink Ram. We'll be facing off against Brainstorm for the Dark Championship. Jay, are you watching behind again, Jay? If you'd said that 5 minutes ago, I would have looked. We'll look at the end, mate. Dark, I think you just, if you click on their name... Yeah, if you click on their name, it comes up with a message. Although you're going from a phone, aren't you? I'm not quite sure how it works on a phone. To be 100% honest. Right, so this is a 2-on-2 tornado. Again, this is all about building momentum. So Ghost is going to team up with Justin Morgan. And they're going to go up against Raphael and Leonardo. I'm not sure on phone, to be honest. Well, that's loading. I can have a look. That's notes. Oh, maybe it's because I'm clicking on myself. There you go. If you click on their face, then you can go on to message. I got a lot of cousins. Yeah, I'm still not sure. I mean, now I've got a few more of you in the chat. What's your opinion on if we did this on 2K20? What would be your opinion on maybe using some real people in the roster, some of our favourites to help bolster the numbers out a bit? Alabama, Charles. I was thinking the same thing, I must admit. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, it's not a problem, Dark Lucha. We can sort that. As long as I know a day or so in advance, I can make sure that I get everything ready and that sort of stuff. What was it? I'm on the wrong screen now. What am I on? Where's my sheet gone? There it is. So this is a 6-man tag. So this is gonna be El Mago, Baron Blade, and the bad boy himself, Mr. Cole Quinn. Yeah, Jay, that's the sort of thing I mean. Yeah, if we're happy to do that, we can bring certain people in, like Matt Riddle, or I'm not talking about bringing the entire roster in. I mean, we could use a few others as jobbers. I mean, we could bring in a couple of extra jobbers, like I don't know, like Kurt Hawkins and people like that. Jack Gallagher, just to like punish him for all his past discretions. Dark Lucha. Jay Anderson and Gem and Eminem and I. That's it, yeah, there's a lot of options, Jay. There's a lot of options. I think it would be cool to just sort of integrate some real people with some of our own creations in stables as well. Especially if we want to bring in a trios championship and what's the other championship? Intergender championship. So Jay, I don't know if you're doing the same thing, but what I'm going to do in those situations, and you can steal this if you want, but I'm going to have a trios championship. I'm going to sort of manage it manually. I'm going to create I'm going to create one belt and duplicate it twice. And just manually give the belt to the people. And the same with the intergender as well. I'll have a women's belt and a men's belt and just hand them out when the belts change hands, I suppose. Charles, I am so... That's the one thing I've always wanted to do, Charles, I must admit. I even looked at flights and all sorts to get across to America just to go and watch PWG. Yeah, I've seen that, Lucha. I'll have to discuss with the powers that be. Capabilities. Yeah, so Jay, I'll do 3 singles belts. Obviously, you can't, because you can't have a trios belt on the game, can you? So I'm going to do 3 singles belts. And then when people win the match off camera, I'll just give them the individual 3 belts. So at least when they come out, they'll still have the belts with them. And the same with the intergender, because you can't have intergender championship in the game. So do the same thing with that. Just hand out the belts manually, just so we can have the intergender and trios divisions, basically. That's my plan anyway. Jay, I'd bring in a pure championship, bring him in there. That's a very good point, Gemini. There's not much point if there's no entrances. Well, we could have entrances for pay-per-views, maybe, just to sort of build it up and make it a bit more interesting. Because I do have all the cores I've been creating so far on 2K20. I have done entrances for them all. So maybe. Okay, Dark. So I'm just finished a couple of bits off. Yeah, I don't know why they've made the belts available. You can't do them. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Really. Yeah. Are you not on Discord, Charles? Discord is the way that we communicate outside of streams. Probably good for you if you were on it. It's just an app you can download on your phone, or you can use it online. Where's the... Let me see if I can find the link. So what are you watching this on? Are you watching this on the computer, Charles? Because if you watch this on your computer, then you can log in. I think you can go on it and log on it, apparently. So if you click on that, it should come up with... There you go. You can create your Discord account. But it's like a phone app as well. So I've got it on my phone. So I can chat to you guys when I'm not streaming or when I'm at work and stuff like that. It's probably the best way because that's where I update more about what time we're streaming and stuff like that. So if you get yourself on that, that'll probably be pretty cool. Oh, you're on it there, are you? That's pretty cool. The Shadow of Darkness. I like that. Right, so that's the card then. So we've got Tony Thunder building her up for an Intercontinental Championship match. Tetsuya's just low in the rankings, so we could do with just building him up. Are you on there as well, are you, Ghost? Johnny White goes up against Donatello. And we've got 3 members of the Order, Dark Lucha, Jay Anderson and Gemini going up against 3 members of the Job Squad. Big Daddy G versus Michelangelo in the Battle of the Incredible Shampoos. Ghost and Justin Morgan build up their momentum against Raphael and Leonardo. And then in the main event, we're going to have the Dark Championship match. Right. The Scum stable back in Ring of Honor. I think Matt Hardy was in it. I think Rhino was in it for a while. I want to say Jimmy Jacobs as well. I might be wrong. Yeah, Ghost, if you download the app on your phone... Oh, you're already on it, Ghost. What are you on about? I see you chatting on it all the time. What are you on about? You're already in it. That's you, is it, Charles? Are you Nighthawk, are you? Right, I'm just going to grab a drink while we get ready for this, and we'll go. I wanna get myself a brewski. Where are my little cats? Guess who's back? Back with beer. Yes, it's me. Here with beer. Yeah, I think that's what it was in Scum. There might have been some more, Jay, but that's what I've got down as. Right. Are we ready? Yeah, Willow Jeff Hardy's an interesting one, that. I don't know whether... Well, I know he said he wants to use it, but whether he'll be allowed to use it unless he signs over all the rights to the character to WWE, I'm not sure. Right, we're ready? I like him to come in as just like a madman and go up against the Dark Order, maybe, in AEW. I'm not the biggest Jeff Hardy fan, to be honest. I think that he's... Yeah... I think he's gone too far now. I think his body's given up. Well, it should give up. Right, here we go. Let's get ourselves into Dark. Yeah, things might be different on the 2K20 Dark. Lucha, lucha. I'm looking forward to building some of the luchadors on the game. So I think what I'm probably going to do, I know Dark, you were looking forward to the 2K19 career mode more, but I think I might have to do the 2K21 first, just so I can unlock the extra things I need to create the cores for the 2K20's universe mode when we get around to doing that. But at the same time, it depends what we do. I mean, we might take a little bit of a break and just do that constantly. Oh, Jeff Cobb was incredible, wasn't it? Yeah. Maybe we should have Jeff Cobb in our 2K20 universe mode with his own stable of acolytes. Ghost, are you on 2K20 at all? Or are you just on this? Cobb leads the order. I mean, who would be in Cobb's stable? Like loads of little mini Cobbs. They could be his corn. Individual pieces of corn in the stable of Cobb. Who else is joining then? I'm assuming Johnny Elite is you, Johnny, then. Who's Nighthawk then? I don't know who Nighthawk is then. We're in Tony Thunder versus Night Green. I did think of that. We could do that, yeah, Lucha. That's the thing with Jeff Cobb. I just don't know where I see him. I don't don't know if he really suits a stable or a tag team, to be honest. He's just a lone wolf, isn't he? Oh, you got David Starr. You're not allowed David Starr. David Starr was one of the... was it David Starr? I think it was David Starr. He was the one who started off the whole Speak It Out thing, weren't he? He was the first name on the list. Hi, Ian. You've missed your match, Ian. You had a squash match earlier on the show. You defeated Raphael on Throwdown. Knee right in the gut. Wow. Thunder now heads up to the top. It makes you wonder, doesn't it, really, what a lot of these people are going to do. What a lot of these people are going to do now they can't wrestle. I mean, what is Jimmy Havoc going to do in the real world? Because there's no way he's going to get any wrestling bookings now. What can he do in the real world? Can you imagine like Jimmy Havoc just like working in a restaurant or something? I don't know what else there is for him to do. Yeah, we can do Lucha. We'll set that up. We'll get some stuff sorted, and I think it'd be a fun little thing to do. Yeah, no problem. We'll sort that out. Yeah, we'll have a look at that Ghost. What I'll do before the pay-per-view, I'll give a few people a boost just to try and, like I said, you and Gemini will both get a boost Ghost. You'll both go up to 88s, I think, for now. And then if Johnny beats Bonebreaker, he can go up to an 88 as well for that match. Tony Thunder, after a fantastic victory on Showdown, which took her from virtually the bottom of the rankings to right up into like 3rd place in a shot at the Intercontinental Championship. It's incredible, really, work from Tony Thunder. Sergio Reguilon is close to joining Manchester United. Man United might sign a player. About time. Tony Thunder here dominating Night Green. Big boot across the face. Shoulder first. I mean, if Night Green was to win here, that would be insane. It really would. But it's the sort of thing that does happen, isn't it, really? Only a 1 count. Good. Well done. Nice, all dropping a face first. Tony Thunder now. Boot right across the face. Big knee as well. A big couple of knees again in the gut. No way, Jude Bellingham scored on his debut for Dortmund. Craziness. Whoa, that was a lot of chat all of a sudden. Oh, if Muta wins, Muta's not lost a single. I know Muta's only lost 1 match so far in his entire career, and that was against Leo Vega, wasn't it? What was his name, Ian? Famous some young guy. I think we can see a lot of stuff from AEW soon. I reckon they're going to do well. They've already started with the crossovers with NWA, haven't they? I reckon Ring of Honor and New Japan could be a possibility as well. I don't think there's any space there now. I'm trying to keep the stables to 5 now, Ghost. So we're not really adding anybody else to the stables. That's why I've had to get Jay's cut down a bit. He's had to give up on a couple of people. Get him down to the 5. Tony Thunder goes for it. There's the pin 1. She needs to get the win here. She's taken a lot of time on this. Really? Really? I can't believe that's what's happened. Night Green now stalking Tony Thunder. The Beatles are an incredible team. Tony, you can't go and do so well on Showdown and lose against the lowest ranked woman on the roster. Oh my god. How does this keep happening? How do weak people keep getting victories? Wow. 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 I don't know quite know what to say about that, but I would imagine... Are we gonna have to add Night Green into... I think we have to make things fair. She's just beaten the #1 contender, so really, Night Green is going to get added, or me beer, into the Women's Championship. I just don't get it sometimes. This game just loves to throw me a curveball, doesn't it, really? But there we go. Let's move on. Night Green. First victory ever in AEW, SWE even. Jay, that should have happened in WWE a long time ago, the Kings of Wrestling. Should have happened a long time ago. I just think that Vince is very much against anything he doesn't think of himself, which is why I think there is so rough, to be honest, I think. Ugh. Tetsuya Okamura against good old Derek Sandy. Let's go. Let's go. I wish my computer would stop freezing. I've got a plan. I've got a plan. I mean, it'd just be typical now if Derek Sandy gets to win, wouldn't it? So I'm just typing in some bits on the spreadsheet so I can keep track of everything. Yeah, it'd be just our luck if this works out. If oh nice. If Derek Sandy gets the win here, it would be just our luck, wouldn't it? Sorry about the monotonous typing. I'm just trying to do two things at once. Derek Sandy gets a slap in the face, but now Okamura taking him up. Nice sit-out powerbomb. I don't know about that one, Jay. I see both those guys as lone wolves, to be honest. I mean, maybe a friendly alliance, but I wouldn't necessarily say a tag team. I reckon you should team Alistair Black with Tommy End. That'd be pretty cool. Pin here by Okamura after the backstabber. Okamura now up on the shoulders. Bringing Derek back up to his feet. I feel like Derek's going to get this again, isn't he? We're going to get done over by heels tonight, aren't we? It's the best way, Joe. I can't sleep at night if I've got storylines going through my head. I have to write them down. And how is that not a rope break? He's literally underneath the rope. I mean, if Tetsuya loses here, I think this is going to be the end of his career, I think. Okamura now, nice strike right in the face. Gets her in the back and now does drop him in that reverse suplex. Boot in the gut now into a DDT. Sandy now bringing Okamura back up to his feet. Okamura fighting back though, and the Kinshasa. Oh, I ran out of oxygen there for a second. Where am I? Yeah, we'll have to just see what's going to happen moving forward, Dark. I'm going to put the vote out to see what people want to see. So Tetsuya gets the point, which brings him away from the bottom of the table, thankfully. Because he was on -2, was he? Where is Tetsuya? I lost him now. Tetsuya. Tetsuya was a -3 altogether. He needed that, didn't he? He really needed that. Because Derek Sandy was actually same points as him. Now Derek drops down to -5. There we go. Right. People making a lot of hard work out of some of these matches so far. They're supposed to be... well, it's supposed to be jobbing matches, aren't they, really? I don't know, to be honest. I had you both down as heels originally, but when the two heel stables go up against each other, there's inevitably going to be one that the crowd goes face for, I suppose, aren't they? So it's an interesting one. Like I said, I feel like it was best for the two stables to split and go their separate ways anyway, to be honest. I still can't believe this video got demonetized. Johnny White now. Big clothesline taking down Raphael. This is Raphael, is it? No, we've not really got much. I think I'll have to... The problem is that all the creations we've had so far, that's one thing I haven't changed, is the face and heel status of them all. That's something I'll have to look at a bit more in 2K20, because it does change the way they react in matches. I don't know, Charles, we got demonetized like 20 seconds in. Wow. Johnny not getting paid by the hour whatsoever. He's like, nah, mate, I'm going home. I can't be dealing with this. I'm going to give my match one, I'm going to get paid, and I'm going to leave. And that's exactly what he's just done there. Maybe not quite as an Australian accent as I made him out to be, but still, he got the win. Well, to be honest, Joe, you should team with Azrael. Teaming with Azrael. Alistair Black, you'd have twins then. The old twin thing going on. Right, here we go then. Here we go. 6-man tag action. The Order trying to pick up some momentum before the pay-per-view. Going up against the Job Squad. Are all 4 of these on the next game? They are, aren't they? There's an extra one as well then, isn't there? No. Baron Blade didn't make it onto 2K20. Ah, Baron! Baron Blade didn't make it. He's been replaced by Riley Flash. Ah, gutted. Ah. Baron Blade didn't make it. No, I'm the same as you, Jay, to be honest. My favourite to watch is obviously PWG. I've mentioned that a lot of times. And in PWG, there's very rarely any heel and face action. There's very rarely any storyline, to be honest. It's all just about 2 great wrestlers in the ring together. And I think that's something that AEW is doing a little bit now as well. I mean, it wasn't much storyline built up to Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus versus Pentagon and Phoenix last week, but I must admit that was an incredible tag team match. And I think that's the most annoying thing for me. Like we said, All Out was not as good as it should have been with the quality of card they had there. But the episode of AEW Dynamite after All Out was fantastic compared. I mean, that tag team match to start things off, Phoenix and Pentagon versus Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, was incredible. I really enjoyed that match. And there was no real build-up to that at all, was it? It's just put 2 great tag teams in the ring and see what happens. The coronation of Cobb. These little Cobbettes. Should be the Grand Master and leader of the Cobb army. Cobb is Hawaiian, isn't he? He's Kauaian, isn't he? Everyone's got to watch the coronation of Cobb. It's like the most important video on the channel. Where is it anyway? Can I search? I can search. Rumble. The greatest Royal Rumble in history. Okay. This is the video people need to watch. Make sure you watched it because it like defines the whole channel. There you go. Make sure you watch that. You will not be disappointed if you watch that video. Let me just tell you that, because it's. I still can't believe what I saw that night. I still cannot believe what I saw. It was one of the most amazing moments in wrestling history. A bit like this here, where the Job Squad is doing a job here on the Order. Gemini enters the ring. Now I'm looking forward to on 2K20 Dark Lucha, you specifically, is that I do have plans for a lot of different luchadors to be made. The video says unavailable. Let me double check. Oh, it's working for me. Does it work for everyone else? This is not me just trying to con extra views at you, I promise, but can anyone else see the video through that link? That's odd, that. I can put the link in the Discord as well, maybe that'll work. General... There you go, I'll put it in the Discord as well, maybe that might be a better one. That'll be a better link for you. The Order get the victory! I wasn't watching, so I'm not quite sure what happened. But either way, it's a victory for the Order, so that's a point for Jay Anderson, a point for the Cruiserweight Champion Dark Lucha, and a point for Gemini, and it's a minus point for Baron Blade, Cole Quinn, and El Mago. Yeah, sorry, I started a conversation, didn't I, Dark? Yeah, Dark, I was saying I'm looking forward to 2K20 because I have a plan for at least like another 10 sort of luchadors to be made as part of our Cruiserweight division. Plus, if we use some of the luchadors from the game as well, we're going to have an incredible Cruiserweight division. I really think you're going to have some fun wrestling against some of those other luchadors, as will Dark SWE and Dark Pegasus as well. So I think it's going to be a very, very fun new roster for us. Of course, we looked at the ramen that I was looking to create yesterday, didn't we? Is that on here? I've got a name for the ram now. He's called... Where is his name? El Caneo Negro, which means the black ram in Spanish. I'm a bit worried about that name because it might sound a little bit... I mean, that is the direct translation of the black ram. But yeah, it just... yeah. You might get my gist of why I'm not too keen on the name, just in case. Especially with everything that's going on at the moment, it might be taken out of context. But that is the direct translation. I believe so, Jay, yeah. Johnny Elite is at a Discord, yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun. I haven't got around to creating the luchadors yet, Dark Lucha, but when I do, I'm going to be uploading every single creation of all the people that I've created, so that'd be fun to see exactly who we've got, and you can have a look and see if there's anyone you necessarily want to feud against or anything like that. That'd be pretty fun. But as soon as I've got them created, we can have a look. As Big Daddy G destroys the young lad. Destroys old, I've not been filling these in, Michelangelo. Big Daddy G also not getting paid by the hour. He comes in, he does his work, he goes home. And now he's going to offer a handshake to Michelangelo, which is why, this is what I said, this is why I need to make sure that I do the heels and faces properly next time round, because there maybe won't be so many handshakes all the time, because at the moment Big Daddy G is a face as well, which is probably why he's in the handshake there. So that's my fault. I do apologise sincerely for that. Right, more momentum building. Justin Morgan and Ghost go up against Raphael and Leonardo, is it? Yeah. So, what I've got planned for the pay-per-view, of course, Ghost is part of the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way, which we might change up a little bit. I'm tempted to add a stipulation into that one. Possibly... Oh, my drug alarm's going off. Possibly we could go down the old Ring of Honor route and make that into an Iron Man match. You never know. Fatal 4-Way Iron Man. And Justin, I do have a possible option for Justin as well. Oh, it's not Justin, is it? Because Justin's a big man. He's not... Justin's not a cruiserweight, is he? I'm not sure that, actually. Right then. God, I've got the stream up on computer. It's very blurry at the moment. If that's just my computer or not, but you know what? I've been having some really weird stuff on my channel recently. You know, all of a sudden, a video from WWE 2K16 has become one of the most viewed videos of the last month. I don't know what's happened. Is all of a sudden it's come out of nowhere. So essentially, it's Roman Reigns versus Tama Tonga. I did as a random match a couple of years ago, and for some, well, not a couple of years. It was 2K16, so it's 4 years ago. And all of a sudden, the video's got like 400 views in the last 28 days. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I've just opened up my other computer. It's fine. It's just this one computer that's blurry on. Maybe it's because it's the same one I'm streaming on. I've not got enough bandwidth at the moment. There we go. Let's close that down then. Yeah, it's just a weird one how all of a sudden that's got loads of views, but I'm assuming it must have been shared somewhere. Ah. It looks like my video is no longer demonetized. Great. Nope, it is still limited ads. Lovely. So Raphael and Leonardo against Justin Morgan and Ghost. Of course, Ghost is fighting in the Intercontinental Championship match. I'm not sure. I'm not a big Discord man, to be honest, Charles. I'm not a big Discord man. I'm not sure if it works mostly on invites or if anyone in chat is better suited to Discord than me. I'm on 2 channels, which is this one and my local Pokemon Go group, and that's all I've got, and I don't really know what I'm doing with those, to be honest. Literally, somebody set all this Discord up for me, thankfully, because I wouldn't have a clue how to do any of it. But if somebody else is better with Discord, they might be able to help you. I feel like it works on invites only sort of thing, so you might need to find the Discord group you want to be part of, and then you can, there'll be a link of that there. Depends what you're into, I suppose. I've never even tried to search before, to be honest. Explore public servers. Yeah, I don't really know how it works, to be honest. It is invite only, is it? Yeah, you'll need to find... that's what I did. I sent you an invite when I sent that link out, so you might need to find like what you want to be part of Discord server-wise, and you can click on their link and it'll automatically invite you into their group, I think. I think that's how it works. Ghost now, big overhand punch on Raphael. Justin working over Leonardo on the outside. Nice powerbomb. But yeah, Charles, that's the best place if you ever need to get a hold of myself asking you questions outside of stream time. That's the best place to do it, really. It was great, New Generation, wasn't it? It just... I still can't believe it. I mean, even since then, every Rumble I've had has been won by somebody in the last 3 or 4, or even 5 at the stretch. But to get number 1 and number 2 that far is incredible. And they weren't even overrated. They were like normal ratings. They weren't even like pushed too hard either. It was crazy. Oh my god. Ghost, you can't lose this match, surely. Surely Ghost can't lose this match. I'm still not sure yet, Dark Lucha. I don't know what it is. Is there much to do on it, or are we best off just sticking with these games? I don't really know what's on it, to be honest. Battlegrounds. I don't even know what there is to do. Is there like a career mode, or is there like a universe mode or something like that? I don't know what there is. 130 legends and super. That's quite a lot of people. I wasn't expecting the roster to be so big, to be honest. There's the win then for the Assassins. No surprises there. Maybe it might be worth it then, to be honest. Available September the 18th. Maybe I could have a look. I'm not sure. I'm not really a big arcadey wrestler. I'm more realistic sort of wise, but if it's a reasonable price, I might give it a look. I've got a bit of extra money this month, so Ghost gets himself a point in the rankings, puts him up to +3 overall, 0 for this season. Justin, where are you, my man? Justin Morgan gets himself a point, goes up to +2 for the season, +2 overall. And it was Rafael and Leonardo with the losses, so they both lose themselves a couple of points. Well, a point each. Not a couple each, but there you go. Yeah, it's an amazing... I wish that could get to a bigger audience, because I really feel that's the sort of video that people would love. Yeah, it's a shame it's not got to a bigger audience, but things do spiral out of control when I don't even realise it. Like I said with that Roman Reigns and Tama Tonga video, that's 4 years old, and it's getting more views now than it ever has done. Can I see like the roster or something then? Roster. So it's a normal roster then, is it? There's nobody new on the roster, is there? There's no one like Legends wise. Sergeant Slaughter's in there. Yokozuna's in there, okay. So there's an extra 63 people. Oh, I see, okay. So there is 70 people that when the game's released that add an extra 63. I mean, it's worth a look. It's definitely worth a look. Match types, battleground. There's a campaign, tournament, challenge. There's no universe or anything then, is there? It's literally all just exhibition style then. All the match types then. 1-on-1, 2-on-2, triple threat, fatal four-way, steel cage, Royal Rumble, gauntlet, king of the battleground or tournament. Is that it? It said loads of match types. That's like barely anything really, isn't it, compared to what we've got on here. I thought they might have like all sorts of stuff. When did that get added? Oh, that's on your Discord, is it? Oh, that's pretty cool. I must admit, I don't even know how to add the new generation, to be honest. Like I say, somebody set all my Discord up for me. I don't even know how to do it, to be honest. I'm sad now, that's the end of my beer. So this, of course, is Brainstorm, doing well. Add what the me said. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. I've just seen somebody as someone's created an Alexa Bliss claw with the Fiend's mask on, which looks pretty cool. There you go, Jay. That's something for your intergender division. Bit of Alexa Bliss and the Fiend and Sister Abigail. Oh, okay. I've not been on that before then. Like I say, someone that I know set the whole thing up because I didn't know. I've been on Discord before, but I have my own one. I had no idea what to do, and it was very basic. And he did a lot of the work on it and set it all up. I'm assuming. I don't know if I can even get on it tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to get on it because oh no, I can. I can. Okay, I'm in it. Custom commands. Edit. Ah. I can do it. Okay, I figured it out. Cheers, Gemini. I've sussed it out now. I can do it myself. Yeah, because he's put some new ones in, I think. He has put some new ones in, I think. Oh my god. I've just seen some of the ones he's put in recently. They're terrible. Well, if you keep spamming where, you might get them up. There's a new one that I've not seen before come up. That's very interesting. Stop it. Get some help. The one I was reading hasn't come up yet. There's a couple. There's one about Vicky Guerrero as well that I saw popped up the other day. Still not popped up yet. There's the big splash pin by Brainstorm. Only a 2 count. Well, there's one of them. There's one of them. You guys go mad. Brainstorm now pushing the knee into the back of the head. I'll try and add some funny ones. Brainstorm now, full Nelson slam into the pin. There it is, 1, 2, and 3. And Brainstorm's a brand new Dark Champion. Wow. So Brainstorm, big win for him, becomes your new Dark Champion. It's been a bad month for Brainstorm so far. That's a complete lie. It's actually been a pretty decent one for Brainstorm so far. He becomes the Dark Champion for the first time. The Pink Ram loses it. New Generation is devastated. And that means that he becomes our 3rd or 4th now? 4th Dark Champion. It's been held in the past by Pink Ram, Blue Hell, and Mr. Beater. I can say it now, Wife Beater. Okay, the video's been demonetized anyway. I can say Wife Beater now. There we go. There we go. Brainstorm with a victory. Yeah, there's that one there, and There is Shabby as Lubin Vicky Guerrero. He's going in Raw. There's also I don't know how to say this. Shabby has Shabby has this jar you see, and the jar has a Rey Mysterio figurine, and Shabby, well, he likes to fill the jar up with his bodily fluids. I hate to have to see that again. There's also the weird thing about it is I do have a Rey Mysterio figurine from when I was younger. And I think it's incredibly rare. I've not seen the figure anywhere else, but I've got a Rey Mysterio figure that is unmasked from his WCW days. I've never seen it elsewhere. Never. But there we go. That is the end of AEW Dark. That is a scary cat touching my leg. That was SWE Dark, not AEW Dark. I do apologise for my terrible commentary skills. So next is the pay-per-view. Tis the pay-per-view. Now, it's not... we're not going to get that done tonight, obviously. So, we'll be back. I'm thinking maybe... I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we come back... I don't know. Will we do it tomorrow? Will we do it Wednesday? I'm not sure. No, it's in a little plastic bag. I've not made of jars. You were not on tonight, actually, Dark SWE. I do apologise. You are booked in a match for the pay-per-view, though. Shall I announce that now? I hadn't announced it yet, but we're going to have an 8-man Cruiserweight Invitational ladder match for the Cruiserweight Championship. We have got Dark Lucha. We have got Dark SWE. We have got Dark Pegasus. We've got Kirk Velasquez, Airlord, Zach Hamilton, Leroy Janetti, and Tiger King. All inside the ring together in a ladder match. So that will be on our pay-per-view. That'll probably be tomorrow night. I'm going to nip off now, do a bit of work on 2K20, prepping it ready for when we do make that move. Also doing some editing so you can watch the videos back in the future as well. Hope you've enjoyed. Love you all. Bid you farewell. And it should be tomorrow. And we will do, essentially, we'll do both nights of the Order of Chaos pay-per-view. We've been on for a couple of hours now, but yeah, oh my god. Whoa. What is going on? My streaming software is going mad. Okay, I've got to go because this is... my streaming software's disappeared. Okay, I've got to go because this is broken.